Hello, volleyball fans, and welcome back to another day here in the Shaky Super League. We are still live here at the Rizal Memorial Coliseum. I am Mikey Abueg, your courtside reporter for game number 2, together with our panel, Sheila Salaysay and Holly Reyes. Talaga namang sobrang exciting na naman ang mga matchup natin dahil painit na nga ng painit ang ating mga games. So, tingnan muna nga natin ano nga ba ang ating mga matches for today. Pinangunahan na nga yan ng UST Golden Tigresses who prevailed against the EAC Lady Generals in 3 sets, making them on top of their pool. Susundan na nga yan ng next game, which is at 12:30 between the Adamson Lady Falcons and the LPU Lady Pirates. Mamaya naman at game number 3, it's the San Beda Red Lady Spikers between the UP Lady Maroons at 3 p.m. And at 5:30 p.m., it's the very exciting matchup between the NU Lady Bulldogs and the Ateneo Blue Eagles. Ngayon naman, dahil nga sobrang exciting na ng ating Shaky Super League, tingnan muna natin ang ating mga top plays from last week. So let's watch this.
Shout out to the FU legend and her school up next after this match. And that time, a block by Dolorito.
Yes, single block by Dolorito. Talagang hindi niya iniwan yung spiker na yon. Binantayang mabuti.
And now it's match point for LPU. There by Almirante. Another chance, they go back to Coronel. Smart play!
Smart play. You know, as a setter, you really have to have the brains, and Julia Coronel surely has that.
Ang nakakatuwa doon, nagkasabay pa tayo, Richie. And that's this group play of the set is gone.
That timeout. Bustrillo. With a hammer. It's Bustrillo's time at this part of the match. Performing really excellently when it...
But led by Dolly Versosa, surprising the NCAA. But meanwhile, look at that hit coming from Alinsug.
And there we have it, the former juniors UAAP MVP finally making a name for herself in the collegiate.
The Lady Spikers. With an exclamation point, that is Angel Canino. Well, looking at her attack, nakita mo how talaga she aims to get more points for her.
At ayun na nga, talaga namang nagiging sobrang exciting na dito sa Shaky Super League dahil unti-unti na rin natin nalalaman kung sino ang mga teams na mag-a-advance sa next round. So if you guys want to stay tuned, make sure to check our live stream channels at Shaky Super League on Facebook and TikTok, at Shakeys PH on Facebook, at My Plus Network on Facebook, and at Plus Network 2020 on YouTube. We also have Next Day TV broadcast on IBC 13 and Solar Sports. And if you guys want to be the super fans of your team, make sure to post your videos and tag My Plus Network on their social media accounts. At malay nyo, kayo na ang susunod na maging super fan dito sa Shaky Super League Quick Set. At ayan na nga, sobrang exciting and sobrang crucial ng ating next matchup between the Adamson Lady Falcons and the LPU Lady Pirates.
We aim to bring you action-packed matches as we will be featuring another UAAP and NCAA matchup for our second game, and that is the Adamson Lady Falcons going up against the Lyceum Lady Pirates, still in Pool B. Good afternoon, volleyball fans. Sheila Salaysay, of course, together with Holly Reyes, and you saw our courtside reporter, that's Mikey Abueg. Now, Holly, these two teams coming off victory, so the competition rises as this teams are still trying to qualify for the next round.
Yes, as Mikey said, this is a crucial match for them. It will be the determination to determine on what will be their standing for the next round.
That's correct. And nabanggit mo na nga how important this is as we take a look at our updated team standings in our Shakeys pre-huddle of the game kanina. Of course, it was UST winning in 3 sets against the EAC, making them or securing the top spot for their pool. At still for this second game, we will be having, of course, Adamson. You can see having 4 points only, 3 ranked third, going up against the LPU second yan with 6 points. Naman. And then, now let's talk about their previous matches of Adamson. Naging it was a triumphant actually going up against the San Sebastian Lady Stags, and again dominant sila dito dahil they finished in 3 sets.
Actually, with that contribution of Tumu, it's gonna be a big factor siya ngayon sa match na to kasi being a crucial one to be on the next round.
That's correct. You mentioned already Trisha Tubu, who performed really excellent in that match, and kaya naman siya ang all-around game. Bakit hindi? She had 7 points, 4 attacks, a block, and 2 aces.
With her, with that talent and with that deeping ability, mahihirapan talaga siguro ang LPU ngayon para to contain her on that grounds of yung kanyang talent niya.
That's correct. You mentioned yung talent niya, the leaping ability of this lady, of course, plus yung kanyang services also and defense at the net. Ganda na ng timing, and she has actually an impressive performance since I first saw her in UAAP.
Actually, she's a left-hander, so again, another deadly weapon on the opposite side.
That's right. Now, going this time to the Lyceum Lady Pirates, and they had their previous match last October 9, and of course, defeated San Sebastian Lady Stags in 4 sets naman dito. And of course, they move up to the ranks in their pool when this time defeating San Sebastian. And for this match, how crucial this is for them.
Actually, it's a must-win for them para magkaroon siya ng comfortable league on the second spot, if ever. But Adamson will give them a good fight for sure.
That's correct. No, ang daming ang rookies na nandito na nagpe-perform sa ating liga. But then, it was this veteran, of course, Jonna Dolorito. Smooth sailing performance for her squad. You can see the number 16 points. That is her numbers against the San Sebastian Lady Stags.
Actually, she proved a lot on the San Sebastian match, and hopefully she can contain it and kumbaga ma-maintain natin ang high of level niya of play niya.
That's correct. Now we will see who will be able to deliver another outstanding performance between these two teams. Will the Lady Falcons continue to soar high, or Lady Pirates be able to sustain that one? As we take a look at our point system again, itong mga teams na mananalo ng straight sets or 4 sets will gain 3 points. Match naman 1 in 5 sets will bring them 2. Lost 2 to 3 is a point rather in that part. Pagdating naman sa ating tournament format,
actually tournament format plain and simple, the first 2 on the pool, then they will go back to another pooling of for Pool E and F, and another round robin on that one.
That's correct. And all games, of course, from the quarterfinals to the finals will be knockout games. At para naman sa mga koponan na hindi magka-qualify sa quarterfinals, hindi pa rin natatapos ang kanilang mga laro because they will still have matches. Pool A going up against Pool B, Pool C, and Pool D as follows. Ngayon, ito na nga ang ating pinakahihintay for Pool A. It's the Adamson Lady Falcons and Lyceum Lady Pirates aiming to get another win and continue to build their momentum for our tournament. Maya-maya lang makikita natin as well updated reports and infos about these two teams and what they are looking forward to and how will they move forward from this game today. Now let me turn you over to our venue announcer to call the starting lineups.
Good afternoon and welcome to the second game of this Sunday quadruple header. This is the Shaky Super League 2022 Preseason Championship. Here are our two teams. Starting with the Lyceum of the Philippines University Lady Pirates. Team Captain, number 10, Venice Puzon. First Libero, number 11, Camille Belaro. Number 1, Kat Galedo. Number 3, Jaja Tulang. Number 4, Loy Santa Maria. Number 6, Yem Maligmat. Number 7, Marinela Sagaino. Number 12, Joe Paguna. Number 13, Rita Perez. Number 14, Mika Daya. Number 15, Jonna Dolorito. Number 16, Sonzi Dahab. Number 19, Krisha Gonzalez. And second libero is number 5, Jaika Lopez. And now, here come the Adamson University Lady Falcons. Team captain is number 7, Louis Romero. First libero is number 10, Karen Verdaflor. Number 4, Angelica Alcantara. Number 6, May Ann Nike. Number 8, Antoinette Adolfo. Number 9, Kate Santiago. Number 11, Riza Cruz. Number 12, Tricia Tubu. Number 13, April Tagisip. Number 15, Achik Huegos. Number 16, Ishi Lalongisip. Number 17, Lucila Almonte. Number 18, Lorraine Turing. Second libero is number 2, Kay Lazo. Our referees for today's match. First referee, Kim Yadao, National Referee. Second referee, Erwin Lu Cordero, National Referee. Here are the starters for both teams, starting with the Adamson University Lady Falcons. Number 6, Mayang Nike. Number 7, Team Captain Louis Romero. Number 8, A.A. Adolfo. Number 13, April Tagisip. Number 15, Achik Huegos. Number 17, Lucille Almonte. And their libero is number 10, Karen Verdaflor. Head coach for the Lady Falcons is Jerry Yee. And now the starting lineup for Lyceum of the Philippines University Lady Pirates. Number 3, Jaja Tulang. Number 6, Yem Maligmat. Number 10, Team Captain Venice Puzon. Number 14, Mika Daya. Number 15, Jonna Dolorito. Number 16, Sonzi Dahab. And their libero is number 11, Camille Belaro. Head coach for the Lady Pirates is Cromwell Garcia.
Mea Nike, Louis Romero, Antoinette Adolfo, April Tagsip, Ayesha Huegos, Lucille Amonte, and Saela Lazo completing the first 6 or 7 of Coach Jerry Yee for the Lady Falcons. Janet Tulang, Jewel Maligmat, Venice Puzon, Micah Daya, Jonna Dolorito, Sonsi Dahab, and Light Lopez. Ang libero naman on the side of Coach Cromwell Garcia of the Lady Pirates. this completes the first six or the starters of these two teams as we start our first set, and this is brought to you by Shakey's Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. Romero, that one is Adolfo. First point para sa Lady Falcons.
Mabigat yung bola ni Adolfo, ha? Magandang angulo, pero mabigat din. May dating yung palo niya.
Luzon, ibibigay kay Dolorito, but that was just too wide.
I think Dolorito is trying to do the backcourt, pero nag-outside lang.
That's correct. The second time. Setting this one again to the open off the block. From the back, at nakuha ni Almonte. Violation will be called against Louis Romero.
Very unusual for Louis Romero.
At umpisa pa lang tayo ng set. Venice Puzon, one of the best setters we have in the league right now. Too long for a service. Maagang nagpamigay dito ng puntos si Venice Puzon. Antoinette Adolfo serving for Adamson. Chance ball. Romero and Mike running attack. And there was a check. Ganda ng hampas doon ni Nike.
Ang ganda ng height ng talon niya, no?
Alam mo lalabas yung bola, but somebody check
She
the
changed
ball.
positions, no? Si
Right.
Nike, before, if I'm not mistaken, she's on the opposite side, but now she's
Right.
on the middle. Ito yung versatility ng mga players ngayon, no?
Correct. Another combination play. Good defense by LPU. Nakita ni Belaro yung atake na yon, but you know, it was just too hard that time for that's Maligmat to save the ball. You can see how well this blockers of LPU able to read the hits of Adamson. Well, Puzon was there. Good timing. Almonte again denied at the net. Trying the opposite side. Still the block, but that's a point for Adamson.
Juegos just used the hands of the blockers of Lyceum of the Philippines.
You can see the timing as well nandun. Pero mapapatawag na nga ng timeout dito si Coach Cromwell Garcia. Pakinggan natin.
Tayo dyan. Kontrolin natin yung sarili natin tempo. Laro tayo ng sarili natin pace. Nakukuha.
Magaling
Oh,
tayo.
go, 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 go.
Dahan-dahan muna tayo.
Back here on the floor, and you are watching the second game of the day. Lady Falcons going up against the Lady Pirates. And from that timeout, napaka-iksi lang na naging reminder ni Coach Cromwell.
I think she's just reminding them kung what to do inside the court. And just maybe break the momentum for Adamson, resulting to a service error from
Right.
Adamson.
Jonah Dolorito actually led her team. One of the veterans of LPU. She was able to produce 16 points on their previous game. Juegos committing an error from that attack.
Adamson now is doing like a faster play just to see the aggressiveness nila inside the court in front of the net.
Hinabol ni Puzon. Good attempt by Maligmat, but not able to hit that ball through. As we proceed to our first technical timeout, Adamson is up here by 6.
According to the Adamson Lady Falcons, one of the keys to winning is consistency. I got to talk with Lorin Turing and she mentioned how it is very important to not be complacent during the game. Minsan nga daw kasi ay pag sobrang lamang na ng score nila sa kalaban ay nagiging complacent na sila kahit hindi pa tapos ang laro. Now let's see, will the Marcelino Bay squad show consistency and continue to soar high in this matchup? Let's see as we continue along this set.
Thank you for that report, Mikey. And consistency, of course, one of the factors that we look at, lalo na sa ganitong laro.
I think that will be always the advantage of the consistency ng at Team Adamson. You see also their defense being always consistent ever since before. I think their trademark already is one of the defense.
That's correct, but we did not see that in that last frame as they get an error. Too much power in that attack. Good defense by Puzon. Off the block. Romero to Almonte, off speed. Setting this one again from the opposite. Nakita ni Huegos. It's Almonte. Again, getting a point from that check.
Almonte is, hinahanap niya yung butas sa dulo, no? He's not that tall of a player, pero the placing of the shots is very effective.
Yes, that's correct. This is Huego serving for Adamson. Good read that time by Dolorito. For serving 9, it's a tulang of LPU. Sharp serve. And that's a good up right there by Tulang. Down the line attack. Almost a point for LPU. Pero there was an error.
Medyo may gigil konti doon eh. Walang block eh. So medyo napadiin niya. Nice right by LPU.
Which is a common mistake normally, lalo na pag na-excite talaga yung mga players, no?
Nadadala siya ng emosyon.
Great angle, but that she was dug. From the back. And that is a point for Jonah Dolorito.
The defense of LPU has been on point since the first part of the set. So hopefully they can maintain it and rallies, pabalik-balik tayo.
Right, and the spike of the set is brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best flavored fries. Order now. Cutting the lead by 5. That's up to 6. Another error on the side of the Lady Pirates. April Tagsip, one of the tall players right here of Coach Jerry Yee. Very effective in the middle. Opportunity for Adamson. Cross court, Pelaro able to save that one. Dolorito with a kill.
Si Dolorito na wala siyang takot pumalo. Basta papaluin ko with all force.
Yes. Na-late din that time yung blockers ng Adamson. Another error here. That is the third one for the Lady Pirates. Lasso, the second libero, replacing Verde Flor. That was a simple serve, but then it produced a point for Adamson.
Tina-target yata niya si Dolorito para mawala sa system yung opensa eh.
Make that 2 for Louis Ramero. No, the first time they commit an error, dapat nakapag-adjust na sila on the second. And the serve of the game is brought to you by Shakey's Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. Dolorito just penetrating the blockers of Adamson.
As he said, late again yung block ng Adamson on that sequence. So I guess they have to adjust on what will be the perfect timing for Dolorito to be blocked.
Explosive yung approach na, no? Karigado yung palo. Not really doing well at the service area. Etong Lady Pirates. Increasing the lead of Adamson. 15 serving 7. Back and forth we go in the first set. Dolorito, one of the bright spots for Lyceum and a steady attacker as well. Off the block.
Nice cover.
Yes. Free for Adamson. And a slide defended at the net, si Nike. Pero that ball will go out. This is our second technical timeout and still Adamson on top.
Pag tumama sa'yo, wala talaga mangyari. Mapwera mo.
Back here after that second technical timeout, substitution on the side of Coach Jerry Yee. Pero ano bang naging reminders dito ni Coach Cromwell Garcia to his girls?
Actually, he was just mentioning it to organize their blocking. Nakaka-appoint naman sila pero kailangan nila ng konting kumbaga timing on the block. Sayang din kasi.
But he has a point really. Nakaka-convert sila. Yun nga lang, napuputol yung momentum because of the errors that they are committing. Lalo na sa service pa lang.
Yeah.
Romero setting this one from the back. And that is out. Coming from Adolfo.
Konti na lang. Right just behind the line.
You know, this girls of Coach Jerry Yee, consistent pa din, no? Kahit they've lost some players, which also made a big impact to their team in their previous season. And this cool play of the set is brought to you by R&B Milk Tea. Order now.
Actually, some of Coach Jerry's players from Adamson came from the Adamson High School program. So, the familiarity is always there. So, kaya maganda siguro din yung sinasabi nilang consistency na galaw nila.
Overset. And that's a violation committed on the side of the Lady Pirates. Coach Cromwell Garcia maximizes his timeout. Let's listen in.
Tema natin, sarili natin mismo.
Timing natin sa court.
Ako kuha, bakit tayo nagmamadali? Nasa atin naman yung atake. Diba? Bakit dinibilisan mo maigi yung set mo? Baka maabutan nila? Nagkukontrol tayo ng sarili natin tempo eh. nakikipagpabilisan ka sa kanila, hindi po pwede yun. Ikaw may hawak ng tempo natin.
Earlier, I got to talk with the team captain of the Lady Pirates, Venice Puzon, and she shared with me their adjustments for today's matchup. At isa nga dyan ay dahil mas lamang ang height ng Adamson. But Venice assured us na hindi sila magpapasindak just because of their height difference. Now let's see, will the LPU Lady Pirates be able to come back in this match and advance to the next round? Back to you, Sheila and Holly.
Thank you, Mikey. Well, it definitely has an impact, lalo na kung matatangkad yung kalaban ninyo. But, looking at Puzon, as setter, nakakagawa pa rin siya ng puntos as well, able, of course, to operate on that department towards her teammates.
Marunong siya magbasa kung saan niya pwedeng mabigay. Kahit maliliit sila, but may power sila eh. So, kumbaga, that will be advantage for them.
That's correct, and you can see how also the other attackers, you have Dolorito and Maligmat, hindi rin ganun katangkaran, but they can really penetrate through the blocks of Adamson.
And having that good first ball, see? Just that point. Just having good first ball, composure on the set, and good kill. Pwede silang dumikit sa Adamson.
Yes, and from that timeout called earlier, they already did 2 points. And that's a good timeout called. As this is Maligmat serving for LPU. Almonte and Romero, free chance for Lady Pirates. Dolorito off the block. Cross court. This time Almonte seeing that attack, and April, of course, that is Tagsip. April Tagsip seeing that hole in the middle.
I guess that connection has been established ever since. Matagal ng player si Louie at saka si Tagsip. So, kumbaga, tingin na lang sa mata, alam na nilang gagawin nila eh.
That's correct, and of course that was actually like an piece of cake na lang pagdating sa coaching ni Coach Jerry. This is his first time to handle the Adamson Lady Falcons, and having this team na buo na, Louie Romero as your setter, and of course tall players as well. Not a lot of adjustments on this end. And Nike just doing something out of that set.
I think most effective now for Adamson is their quick plays. Medyo nahihirapan si LPU to establish their block. So, I think Louie can bank on that one.
That's correct. Romero that time almost colliding with Adolfo in the middle. Good effort though, but you like the attempt that LPU did, and this cool play of the set is brought to you by R&B Milk Tea. Order now. Romero setting this one from the off, but solo block by Dolorito. Again, another defense at the net. 3 times a charm for LPU. Who's on? No call, but that was out coming from Dolorito.
That was a good sequence. Back and forth defense, kita mo, floor, at saka sa net.
Ang sipag, no? Ang sipag sa net. That's what you will like about these players. And we've mentioned that yung height nila was actually disadvantage over Adamson.
Yes.
Good timing itong blockers. But that time, no blocker for Almonte. Maligmat. And another chance for LPU.
Adamson is cramping a little bit.
Kulang ending that rally. Great combination play by Venice Puzon. So far, it's the creative plays ng LPU giving them scores, cutting down the lead here. First ball by Bev de Flor. Puzon able to put the ball up. Sayang. Sayang yung pag-angat ng bola.
That was a good position on Luzon's part. Hindi lang playable.
You won't see any emotions dito sa mukha ni Puzon. Kanina pa siya actually nakakaangat ng bola. Right? But they cannot convert. But you will see, you know, how supportive still si Venice Puzon as Tagsip commits a net touch in that last frame.
Doon tayo yung sinasabi natin gigil eh. Maganda yung timing niya, maganda yung set ni Romero, but she tickled the top of the net.
Pag alam mo na mas advantage ka sa blockers mo, you get too excited.
Yeah.
Down the line hit, work for Huegos.
Ang bilis ang down the line na yun. Hindi na napahabol sa Dolorita dun sa palo.
Napakadali for Louie Romero to create different plays. If she gets a good first pass na napakaganda. Rejected at the net, no coverage that time for LPU. And just like that, we are done with our first set. This is Adamson Lady Falcons taking over this one 25-15. First set, Adamson Lady Falcons started off hot right here as they were able, of course, to control the momentum on their end. Advantage yan sa kanila with their attacks and of course defense at nanet, pero hindi nagpahuli dito ang Lyceum as Dolorito takes the lead in getting those points from the open. A few blocks, consistent sila. I'm referring to Lady Pirates, but still, it's the number of errors they have committed in this set that really took a toll on their performance.
Yes, based on in your screen, 10 points were given by LPU to Adamson. So maybe they have to adjust maybe on those errors, maybe on the service, that is one, and maybe pangalawa is the net errors. Medyo may gigil pa tayo konti, but maybe coming to the second set, makontrol nila yung kanilang composure.
That's correct, and of course, Coach Cromwell Garcia, mentioned earlier that ang nagiging problema nga nila dito yung depensa. They've been giving away too many points to Adamson because of their errors.
Yun din yung sinasabi ni Coach kanina, ginangan nila ng nararated sila masyado. So kailangan nila siguro is magkaroon ng communication, that is one na importante. Na para mawala lang din siguro yung rattle nila inside and maybe
that's correct, yes.
more solid movement.
Yeah, and for them to be able to get string of points to build their confidence as well is really important. And hopefully they're able to regain, of course, and lessen the mistakes that they have committed in the previous set. As we start our second set, this is brought to you by Shakey's Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. Tubo was rejected at the net. Second time, down the line, soft but sure.
Sa high reading ability niya, kita niya kung saan niya dadalhin yung bola. Medyo walang tao sa down the line.
Wala pang puwersa yung palo ni Tubo in that last frame.
Agree. Placing lang konti.
Yes. Drop right there, pero nakita ni Lazo. Tubo this time, cross court.
So first 2 points coming from Trisha Tubo and
And this spike of the set is brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best flavored fries. Order now. Galiedo to the open. It's out already, pero kinuha pa yan dito ni Kate Santiago.
medyo nag-alangan yata siya kasi nakita niya may check ball na late siya mag-react.
And it's quite difficult, lalo na pag tumatama sa kamay ng blockers yung bola because it changes the direction. Service error. That's the first from LBU as Belaro, the first libero, replaces Lopez. You can see Belaro's gestures every time hinihingi niya yung attention ng server. Sa kanya daw dalhin and well, she got that one. Down the line hit. She was dug. Cross-court attack. This is Lalong Isim on the other hand.
Medyo nahuli din yung libero ng Lyceum.
That's too fast. That time for Camille Belaro.
The set was perfect.
Iwas pa sa blockers. Galiedo. Another quick. And a dump. Worked that time for LPU. That's Angelica Alcantara. Lyceum, that's a Santa Maria on your screens. Good first ball by Ber de Flor. Lalong Isip again. Just went through the blockers.
Very easy for Lalong Isip to penetrate on that block. Coming from a good pass from their libero.
That's correct. Trisha Tubu was the MVP of the match in the previous game. She was blocked. Well, violation is called 4 touches.
Hesitate siya doon. Naguluhan yata siya kung sa kanya bibigay yung bola o hindi.
Kasi kakapasok pa lang niya from serve, diba? Siya pa yung opensa.
Pareho silang lefty on that side with also Santiago being beside her.
Lalong Isip rejected. Ganda ng timing dito. At nagulat nga ang depensa ng Adamson, and this block of the set is brought to you by Peri Peri Charcoal Chicken and Sauce Bar. Order now. Service ace naman. This time, ang ibibigay dito ni Perez.
That was a good serve in between two receivers. Medyo nag-alangan sila kaya ayun, bumaksak sa dulo.
For the floor, able to see the first ball. Tagsip. At Turing rather was blocked at the net. Lalong Isip, denied. Third time and yes, finding that hole in the middle.
That was a nice drop ball. Sobrang bilis ng kamay niya. Hindi nakareact yung mga taga Lyceum nung segment na yun. Sorry, sequence na yun.
Overset. And you can see the reaction of Toring in that last frame. She knew it's a violation.
Lyceum is giving a good aggressive movement on the net sa Adamson. Medyo na ano din si Adamson. Huwag magpa-complacent kumbaga.
That's right. One hand set. Toring didn't work this time. Perez hitting the ball through the net. Yung reaction ni Coach Cromwell just right after that sequence, parang inulit niya yung pwesto ng kamay dito ni Perez. Mababa daw yung siko niya.
Parang nataranta si Perez.
Galiedo to the open. Cross court. Lalong isip, able to put the ball up. Galiedo with a drop. Santiago taken down. And another block point for LPU.
Ang ganda ng timing sa block ng middle blocker ng Lyceum. Basang-basa niya paano papaluin, and that's a lefty.
That's correct. And this block of the set is brought to you by Peri Peri Charcoal Chicken and Sauce Bar. Order now. Sharp serve. And Kate Santiago says this is enough.
Bawing-bawi yung palo niya doon.
First technical timeout. Pero tingnan muna natin itong hampas ni Kate Santiago. And that is just in the middle. Strong attack. Adamson is still leading here. If you just tuned in, you are watching the second game of our quadruple header for today. Lyceum Lady Pirates and Adamson Lady Falcons. Second set na po. And so far, these two teams are doing excellent when it comes to their offense and defense. And just right on cue, that's Perez. Bumabawi sa kanyang opensa.
Binawi niya yung palo niya kanina sa backcourt. Pinagalitan siya ni Coach. Ngayon bumawi siya ng isang puntos para sa kanila.
It's just about, trying and attempting to hit those balls and get more points. Solo block right there. Good timing. Perez, Galiedo. Ibibigay yun that time, and that's a good kill for Sagaido.
Nabasa niya hindi sumunod yung depensa sa down the line, kaya pinalo niya sa down the line.
Well, Santa Maria was able, to safeguard that net alone in that last frame. From the opposite, Kate is taken down once again from the opposite. Excellent timing when it comes to blocks. And this block of the set is brought to you by Peri Peri Charcoal Chicken and Sauce Bar. Order now.
Ang tapang niya, no? Talagang basta bablock ako.
That time, Cruz getting a point from a slide. Nabanggit mo nga, hindi sila natatakot mag-block. At yung mga basic na atake ng Adamson, they are able to cover it from the net, but they didn't expect that running attack earlier. Off speed, kinuha ni Lalong Isip. Tubo. Over reception. Lazo will give it again to Trisha. Galiedo. Nagulangan siya doon. Nagulangan that time.
Maganda yung ginagawang floor defense at saka net defense ng Lyceum. Medyo nasosurprise si Adamson ngayon sa ginagalaw ng Lyceum of the Philippines.
You'll also be surprised how Galiedo able to see that backcourt. And let me turn you over now first to Mikey Abueg for this report.
The LPU Lady Pirates, who were seemingly hesitant in the first set, was reminded by Coach Cromwell in the huddle na huwag pigilan ng skills na meron sila. Kailangan nila lamang magkaroon ng tiwala sa kanilang mga sarili, composure at lalong mag-ingay sa court. And now it seems like the Lady Pirates are finally getting into their groove. So let's see, will they be able to sustain this and get this set? Sheila and Holly?
Thank you, Mikey. And this is the first time that LPU is leading in this set, and that is a good sign as they are really improved compared to the first one. And remember, we have our all to play rule, so ibig sabihin ibang set of ibang girls na to on the floor for these two teams.
Yung reminder ni coach kanina to organize yung movement nila sa court, kitang-kita mo ngayon ngayong second set.
That's correct. Bruce able to put that up. Toring tried to save the ball.
It was too low. So that's why now he gets a violation on that point.
No, you will love the energy and aggressiveness, I can say, for the second team of LPU. They're trying, to redeem. At syempre, babawi sila dun sa errors on the first set. Trisha Tubo, shut down. This time, it's lalong isip. Again. Off the block. That's a point for the Lady Pirates.
He just keeps on trying and trying kung saan sila makakapuntos. And si Adamson medyo nakakaught red-handed sila on what movement they will have to do.
That's correct, and this time the tables have turned. LPU leading by 4 right here. And after a few errors, Toring able to get a point from that attack.
I guess they have to focus on those quick attacks in the middle. I think doon sila nakaka-score for the meantime.
That's correct. Good pancake. Buhay pa rin ang bola. But still, block. Pero the end result in favor of Lady Pirates.
Another point converted from a pancake.
Now that actually started yung magandang play na yon at timing on the side of the Lady Pirates. Good read by Lalong Isip. Another service error committed right here by Perez.
Medyo ginugulangan ng Lyceum ang Adamson at the moment. Regarding on those blocks, pa-check ball lang ng pa-check ball.
Yes. Galiedo that time to open, where the floor, or that's Lazo rather. Galiedo to Perez. Blocked this time. Santiago entering. Defended the net.
Good read by Santiago. Hindi niya binitawan si Perez on that backline attack.
This block of the set is brought to you by Peri Peri Charcoal Chicken and Sauce Bar. Order now. Good first ball, Galiedo. Oh, wow. And that Galiedo winning against Toring.
Considering she's the smaller player on that sequence.
That's correct. This time it's LPU on top, 16-13.
Hi, I'm Venice Puzon from LPU and this is my set 5. First po ay yung Venice, Italy po. Since dun po nakuha yung name ko, yun po yung reason kung ba't gusto ko po dun pumunta. Second po is yung Japan. Mahilig po ako manood ng movies, ng anime. And nagustuhan ko po talaga dun yung kultura at yung places. Vegan. Maganda yung mga destination and yung food po. Masarap. Davao. Very clean. And last po is yung Cebu City. Maganda yung destinations, maganda yung festivals, and masarap po yung mga foods.
Leading here in our second set. Doguna, no, she has been pitching in points in their previous match on the first game, actually.
That was a good serve by the Guna.
Yes, another block point for Lady Pirates, and they are celebrating.
They're using their height, kumbaga, to have it as an advantage on their part for the Lyceum.
The team captain is needed already on the side of the Lady Falcons as Louis Romero checks in. Service error for LPU. Well, they can still manage to commit those errors.
That's a good effort though by Doguna. That was a nice serve. Just missed the line by like half an inch.
Turing is serving for Adamson. Galledo with a drop. And that's an open spot on the floor for Adamson.
I think what they're doing right now is inaatake nila yung zone 5. Kasi medyo nahihirapan yung middle blocker dumipensa doon sa area na yon. So maybe that's one of the strategies given by coach.
That's right. Saka hindi ready ang defense right there ng Adamson in those kind of attacks. Good dig. Another opportunity for Adamson right here. And a drop. Nabasa yan. That time, ni Gonzalez.
That's a nice place shot by Cruz. A little tip lang beside the net para lang masira yung depensa sa likod ng LPU.
Well, she saw that opening and took advantage of that. But that time, it's LPU, Loy Santa Maria, earning another point from that quick attack.
It was a nice attack by a lefty.
And this goal play of the set is brought to you by R&B Milk Tea. Order now. With first ball. Cruz again with a drop, pero nakuha yan. Perez able to save and the ball is still alive. Santiago running. Good defense. And still, it ended in favor of the Lady Pirates.
Kanina pa yung buta sa down the line na yon. Hindi nila ma-block, so down the line yung kanilang opensa at it's been effective for the past 2 to 3 points.
That's correct. You will see how steadier the defense of LPU is for this part of the match. That's what's happening on the opposite for Adamson. Nawawala yung defense, and this time it's the offense that is not present at this moment. And Adamson is calling for timeout. Let's listen in.
Kaya pa yan, oh. Kaya pa yan. Sarado naman yung cross, eh. Punta ka na dun sa line. Effort tayo, effort. Wala tayong kaya. Tara, let's go. Sipag, sipag, sipag. Easy line lang. Line lang. Okay, Adamson. Let's go.
If you will be given that chance to talk to the girls of Adamson during that huddle, what will you tell them, Holly?
Actually, just organize. That's the main purpose nila ngayon. Kailangan nila to, move as a cohesive unit. Medyo nagkakaratel sila. Kung ano yung problema ni LPU kaninang first set, yun ang nagiging problema nila ngayong second set.
That's correct. Totally agree. And again, they are in an advantage right here when you look at their height. So, individual, kita mo, you have Tubu, Santiago, and Louis Romero for Adamson. On the other side, actually everyone is contributing for from Dolorito, of course, to Perez, to Doguna as well. Dagdag mo pa dito yung kanilang libero. Too wide for an attack right there. For that's John Doguna.
Medyo may gigil siya doon. Gusto niya niyang paluin ng sobrang lakas pero mali yung contact sa bola. Good effort though.
That's right. Blocked. Isa pa daw, down the line. Santiago was there. Tubu, combination play, and that just found the line.
They have to have more combination plays for Adamson just to make the little blockers of LPU move. And guess who's gonna spike the ball?
That's right. LPU's been reading the attacks of Adamson really well. But that is another point for the Lady Falcons. Back to back. Coach Cromwell Garcia napatawag agad ng timeout.
Bakit nagka-calm down? Bakit?
Tara.
Work muna, receive muna. Trabaho muna tayo, nag-overdo ka eh. Diba? Trabaho muna, kanya-kanya muna tayong trabaho. Gawin natin na maayos, then let's go.
Sistema. Tara. Sistema.
Hey!
Viva! Pirata! Enjoy lang
It was a good timeout by Coach Garcia, just reminding them to organize again, have their confidence back in the court, and maybe everybody has to contribute more. Ang closing kasi palagi yung pinakamahirap gawin, to close the set. So maybe they have to be more organized.
That's correct. Yung sabi niya, individually, no? Kailangan nilang mag-focus muna on their individual roles. Actually, I think that reminder also applies to Adamson. Baka kung narinig lang nila yon as Trisha Tubu again getting another point from that attack and the spike of the set. It's brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best flavored fries. Order now. With the dump, almost worked for LPU.
That was a good read by the libero.
Sagaino, a little bit careful with her attack, sending that to the net.
Adamson now, I think, will focus more on Tubu to give on the points because they have that advantage on that end, on her height.
That's correct. You know, when Coach Jerry called a timeout on the 15th point of Adamson, that's when they started getting points. 5 points. Agad make that 6 because of an error by Dolorito, and just like that, we are now tied at 21 for the second set. Another timeout call here by LPU. Let's listen in.
Pinapalo mo sa kamay ng blocker mo, pahabain mo. Diba? Sabi ko nga sa inyo, wala muna magbababa. Yung composure nyo, dapat habang lumalamang kayo, lalong tumataas. Eh, nasasayang natin eh, tamo. Ang layo ng puntos natin. Diba? Tapos ngayon tayo nag-i-struggle. Hindi pwede. Kailangan maging consistent tayo. Wow!
Tara! Next play na! Tara! Pirata! Tapos tayo!
What was the main concern of LPU at this point?
The way I see it, coach is reminding them na yung level of play nila medyo bumababa, medyo nagre-relax tayo kaya tayo nagkakaroon ng error. So, ang sinasabi niya, taasan niya yung momentum niya, taasan niya yung sigla niyo, kumbaga, para lang din nasa taas yung ating galaw.
Well, Adamson able actually to take over, you know, their errors, not take over, but lessen their errors. Cross court, lalong isip. See the ball. Kate Santiago from the back. Clarification whether it was in or out. No, crucial for this part of the match.
This is very crucial. This could be a game changer already.
That's correct. But that hits the line. Point awarded to the Lady Falcons. That's close. Really close.
It clipped like the end line.
That time, It's too wide naman para dito sa LPU.
The strategy of having the ball checked by the blockers, medyo hindi effective ngayon. So I guess they have to change that strategy already by the LPU.
Absolutely, LPU stopped at 21. It's 8 straight points ang hinapol dito ng Lady Falcons. Who's on this time? Checking in. Lalong isip contributes to that run and sending them to a set point.
That was a good shot by Lalong Isip. Attacking the side of the libero.
Cross-court attack, Lazo able to put that up. Tubo! Difficult shot for Trisha Tubo.
Medyo binibi nila eh. Binibi Tubo yung palo. Kung anong term man gagamitan sa volleyball, medyo binibi niya yun. Yan na miss time niya yung palo.
May napaaga siya ng pasok from that set, kaya nasa ilalim na siya nung bola. This time setting this one to Lalong Isip. Solitary block. Tubo, of course, made that happen. A kill from Trisha Tubo, giving them their second set win for this match. You know, you would have to love how Adamson worked their way up from 15 point. Doon talaga nila hinabol etong set na to, reaching to 25. Hard work was being shown right here. 25-22 is our tally for the second set.
Una sa lahat, anong team ba ang sinusuportahan nyo?
Adamson pa!
Bakit nga ba Adamson ang sinusuportahan nyo?
Kasi naniniwala kami sa teamwork nila at galing!
So isang cheer naman dyan for Adamson! A-D-A-M-S-O-N! Adamson! Now back to the panel.
And sobrang excited ang ating super fans. And this is brought to you by Shakey's Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojo's now. Set number 2, actually, that was the set of LPU from the beginning as they are leading right here, able to build their momentum from the onset. Lahat gumagana sa kanila, starting from the service, offense, lalo na sa depensa dahil nababasa na nga nila itong mga simpleng atake ng Adamson. But there was a game changer towards after the second technical timeout, and Adamson just started to really become more diligent when it comes to getting those points. It was a collective effort on their end, as you can see our numbers.
Yes, LPU giving 9
Errors.
errors to Adamson, so that added a little bit of ease for Adamson on that second set.
Yun nga talaga yung nagbago on that part of the set. And this third set is brought to you by Shakey's Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now.
Going back on your analogy regarding nung second set, Coach Jerry biglang nag-adjust sila because also Romero came in on that after that timeout to give more siguro leadership inside the court.
That's correct. Trisha Tubo's attack went out. No, Venice Puzon, an excellent setter, able to create, effective plays for her teammates. Kate Santiago from the back. Dolorito just breezing through the blockers of Adamson.
Wala siyang takot pumalo sa harap ni Tagsip at sa kanyang tubo. He just pounded that ball and that's why nagkaroon ng misreceive on Adamson's side.
That's correct. Delayed on the blocks as well for Lady Falcons. Good floater by Puzon. And that was a quick for April Tagsip.
Romero should get more balls in the middle. Dun sa nag-rack up ng points. So maybe that would be always an option, first option for them.
Correct, yung combination plays you mentioned earlier is effective on the side of Adamson. Violation called against Lady Pirates. Kate Santiago, the steady lefty for Coach Jerry Yee. Dolorito able to put the ball up. And again, this is Dahab just penetrating the blockers of Adamson.
Nauna yung block na Tagsip doon, kaya biglang pababa pa lang siya ng bola. Doon pa lang pumapalo yung middle blocker ng Lyceum.
This is Dolorito at the service area. Off the block.
It's a good check ball by Lyceum.
Santiago was there. Tubu, cross court. Setting this one from the opposite, miscommunication between Santiago and Romero. Good attack right there.
Kahit malayo sa net yung palo niya, no? Pero dinala niya talaga sa taong magkakagulo yung depensa.
That's correct. It just fell between Santiago and Romero that time. And another point from the service area. Jonah Dolorito.
Dolorito has been contributing in front and in the service area.
That's correct. Same amount of energy and intensity. Sipag. Back the floor with a good first ball. Tubu. And Dolorito just lacking a step going to that ball.
I guess that's her move. Medyo konting soft spike para lang medyo malito yung depensa sa likod ng Lyceum. That's a good intention by Tubu.
Now looking at Tubu, she's not as aggressive, as how she was in their previous match. And another opening that Laguna able to see between the antenna and Tubu's hands.
I want to see how will Adamson adjust because I think this first 6 is like one of their more veteran or more experienced players. So at now leading pa si Lyceum. So let's see coming to the first timeout.
That's correct. And it's also about the familiarity, right, of the blockers dun sa babantayan nila. And for Lyceum, they're doing a good job in avoiding the blockers of Adamson. Attack error was committed right here by Nike. First technical timeout. Angat dito ang Lyceum, 8-4.
When I asked Jonna Dolorito on what is still there to improve for her, she mentioned the two basic skills, service and receive. The reason behind this is because she noticed that she lacked in the service department in the previous game. Let's see, will Jonna be able to deliver all this in this game, or will she surprise us with something else? Now back to the panel.
Thank you, Mikey. Sa lakas ng palo niya, still has to improve. Well, you can see in her previous performance, Jonna Dolorito pitched in 16 points, 15 attacks, and an ace. Diba?
Ganun siya ka-consistent, no?
Yes.
Sa Dolorito. Baga all angles covered niya, kaya niya mag-deliver.
That's an easy, quick attack coming from Turing.
That's what's missing as of the moment for Adamson.
Towering the blockers of LPU. Doguna blocked from the back, and that's a good dig right there by Lazo. Santiago. Doguna trying to find the line but did not succeed.
That was a good intention by Doguna because Romero is a smaller blocker, so doon siya umaatake sa angle na yun.
Well, they can capitalize on that. That one, again, another attack error. Ipinilit paluin yung bola even out of position. And Antoinette Adolfo for the Lady Falcons. One hand set by Puzon. She was denied. Adamson already able to tie up in this set, 8 apiece.
It's a good serve.
That's correct. Belaro giving a free ball. Romero to Santiago down the line. You can see how excellent Kate Santiago is in that last hit.
Adam has advantage of having two lefties, isa sa opposite, isa sa outside
kabila,
hitter,
yes.
sa kabilang side. So the variation of shots talaga for Adamson is really big.
That's correct. This time from the back, and that is a solid solo block that time coming from LPU. Great read right there by Lois Santa Maria.
Kanina pa siya nakaka-block. Ang ganda ng timing niya palagi. Maganda siya magbasa. Good anticipation.
That's correct. And this block of the set is brought to you by Peri Peri Charcoal Chicken and Sauce Bar. Order now. Second service error for the Lady Pirates. Loring Turing, one of the senior players of Lady Falcons. Good first ball by Doguna. Dolorito shut it down at the net.
Too wide from the net. So medyo nahirapan siya i-angle yung palo niya.
Lady Falcons already leading here on the third set. Good first ball. Dolorito again just went through the blockers in that last hit.
It's a good adjustment of Dolorito. May konting diin para lang din pumasok sa loob ng Adamson side.
I am amazed how this girl's able to hit the ball with too much power kahit ganong kalayo. Diba yung setup sa kanila? Good
I
up
agree.
right here. And again, it's Dolorito doing the wonders for Lady Pirates.
May halong power talaga yung palo niya kasi lumulusot at lumulusot sa block kahit two-man block yan.
There was no coverage on the floor for the Lady Falcons. Good floater. Romero to Santiago. Bawing-bawi.
Late na yung blocker, talagang hinampasin talaga, which is a good sign. It's a good set and a good, coming from a good pass.
That's correct. You know what? One issue that LPU has as Louis Romero commits a service error, yung kamay ni Louis Romero, hindi siya agad nakataas. So the blockers of LPU nade-delay in reading which play will Louis Romero create.
Yes, even the jump set of Louis Romero, nakaka-lanse kung tawagin nila sa old term ng volleyball.
That's correct. Very rare service errors coming from the setters of these two squads. Laguna with the first ball. Tutulang. No call. Ball still in play. Another attack error given up by the LPU. Back-to-back points for Adamson. Puzon in the middle, didn't work. Lasso setting this one up, but still denied at the net. Trying Tubu this time. Laguna was there. Dolorito mishit, causing another error.
That was a good try by Dolorito pero nabitin lang siya doon sa approach niya.
That's correct. Already up by 3 here is Adamson, but that was cut into 2 by a service error. Jonah Dolorito persistent in this game, delivering both ends from the offense and of course services, most especially, but that zip cannot be denied in that last quick attack. Second technical timeout. Adamson is leading here 16-13.
Hi, I am Marie Rochelle Vilalong Isip of Adamson University, and this is my set 5. So my favorite foods are, first is chicken. Masarap talaga yung chicken. Second is iced coffee. Kahit di ako kumain ng rice or ng meal, basta may iced coffee, solve na ako. Next is pizza. I always love eating pizza, especially yung flavor na spinach and...
Yes, and one of the key players that the Lady Pirates has, of course, is none other than Jonah Dolorito. She is remarkable when it comes to operating on her offense, lalo na pag nabigyan siya ng magandang set dito ni Puzon. As you can see, again, 15 attacks. Okay, she was able to do that in their previous match.
She's really being consistent.
That's correct. Well, she is right now, pero that's an on and off performance from her.
4 touches.
Yes. expects to see more from Dolorito from this match. Well, she is doing good. But still, kailangan pa nilang magtrabaho. They are down here by 4 points. Make it 3 from that attack coming from Tulang.
Nagugulat si Adamson sa mga drop shots ng Lyceum. So medyo kailangan nila i-cover yung area na yun.
You know, that didn't happen only once. Diba kanina pa in the previous match? But that error happened a few times already since the first set. One of the departments that the Lady Pirates must try to improve is their service errors. Substitutions on the Lady Falcons, Tubu, and of course Romero is out. Adolfo checks in together that time with Alcantara, the setter. Down the line hit, simple by Huegos.
It was a good receive by the Adamson libero. That's why maganda yung back set.
After that technical timeout, another timeout is being called right here by LPU.
Ayaw pa sumagat. Anong aantayin mo dito? Ha? May dumating na bola? Hindi darating sa inyo bola. Hindi ko saan lalapit yan, pupuntahan niyo yan. Gets? Okay. Yung sa basa open ha, stable yung nandito. Yung dalawang block. Tama? Nakalabas lang lagi yung libero. Adjust na.
Adjust tayo. Adjust tayo.
Eh, Viva!
Defense was the focus of that timeout. And then Coach Cromwell just reminds, of course, his girls of, you know, covering their area of responsibility in that court. Tucson setting this one to Tulang off the block at hindi yan naabot ni Alcantara.
Na-late sila doon sa block kaya medyo check ball sa likod. Nahirapan na kunin si Alcantara doon.
Verde floor to Alcantara. Miscommunication, but with a push from Turing off the block. Verde floor was there. From the back, it's Santiago. That's a good reception right here by Tulang. Good dig. Pinulang unang flick of the wrist. Etong si Jonah Dolorito. Adolfo is serving for Adamson. Good dig, good reception by Belaro. Dolorito off the hands of the block. Alcantara this time, and excellent quick attack coming from Turing. This school play of the set is brought to you by R&B Milk Tea. Order now. Another timeout right here. 21-15.
Harapan, di ba? Pwede po yan, hindi naman sa tayo yan. Tama ba? Tama ba, Lodi? Oo. Pag nilakapan mo, hindi naman sa tayo. Ang tayo mo ba, dapat kabuhan mo na yan. Get? Jo! Yun yung sabi ko kanina, yung offense, hindi mo, ito lang nagero. Ano buha dito, saka ito. Hindi yan.
Sistema! Ay, Viva!
To 15 is our tally here for the third set. Adamson and the Lyceum Lady Pirates. Another attack error on the side of Lyceum coming from a timeout. That's not a good sign. Belaro with the first ball. Doguna just hitting through the blockers. Tulang this time. Alcantara to Lazo. Huecos. And she ended that rally. Only 2 points that Adamson needs here to close out this set. And the Lyceum still doing a good job when it comes to making adjustments on their offense and defense. Just went out, but a violation called against Lyceum.
It's a net touch by Doguna.
Match point for Adamson. Great cross-court attack for Jonah Doguna. Serving 24. Verde Flor with the first ball. Alcantara to Santiago, and Kate Santiago pulling the plug right here, ending this set, and finally Adamson winning another one, which makes their rank higher under their pool. Great plays right here for Adamson Lady Falcons. 25-16 is our score. Adamson Lady Falcons finishing this match in 3 straight sets, 25-15, 25-22, and 25-16 against the Lyceum Lady Pirates. And ito nga ang sinasabing MVP of the match. Why that she really displayed super performance right here. And this MVP of the match is brought to you by Shakey's Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. And she is with our courtside reporter, Mikey Abueg.
Yes, I am now here with our Shakeys MVP of the match, Kate Santiago. Now, Kate, nag-struggle ang Adamson sa second set. Paano nyo na-maintain ang composure?
Yung ginawa lang namin is yung training namin na parang hindi makampante tapos wag lalong bumagal. Parang yung training namin, yun yung ilalabas namin sa laro.
Ngayon, this is a very crucial match-up. Ano naman ang mga natutunan nyo dito na dadalhin nyo pa sa next round?
Yung tuloy lang ng training namin na wag lalo mag-petics, gano'n. Parang kung ano yung iti-training namin, yun talaga ilalaro namin sa next game po namin.
Ngayon, meron ka bang mga gustong pasalamatan at batiin?
Hi, Mama! Hi, Papa!
And there, dahil ikaw ang Shakeys MVP of the match, you have Shakeys gift certificates, supercar discount, and freebies. Magpa-pizza ka naman, Kate! Congratulations once again, and now back to the panel.
Thank you, Mikey, and of course to Jeannie Mondejar, and to our MVP of the match, we have the lefty, Kate Santiago. Congratulations. Adamson Lady Falcons, again, wrapping this up in 3 straight sets. napakabilis ng mga pangyayari. And the first set, mainit ang naging panimula dito para sa Adamson. And they dictate the tempo early on. LPU's defense became unsystematic in that first set. But it was the combined effort rather of the Lady Falcons that really, did turn the events in favor of them. Service errors din ang nagawa dito ng LPU. They needed modification in their defense, able to recover in the second set, and the Lady Pirates actually often starting to show sa umpisa pa lang. Defense at the net also was present, kaya naman nakuha nila yung kalamangan, but it was an uphill battle for Adamson as they were able to regain their composure, snapping back and taking control of second set in favor of the Lady Falcons. On the last one, it was Lyceum again, starting better at the third set. Pero again, talagang matibay itong Adamson trying to regain their defense as well, and finally getting another win under their pool for this tournament. You can see again our scores. It ended in favor of the Adamson Lady Falcons, and they are actually at the top of their pools already, as we saw we see our numbers right here.
Yeah, based on the match summary, malaking diferensya ng LPU sa at Adamson. But lumaban si LPU in the second set. They proved that they're not a so-so team. Their defense has been there on point. Even their attacks, penetrating over the block, and even the service aces has been really consistent.
That's correct. It's the Lady Falcons going the extra mile for this game. And on the side of LPU, they came up short. Adjustments must be made on their end for them to be able to, of course, perform excellently in all departments. And still, makikita pa rin natin sila in our upcoming matches in the Shakeys Super League. Ayan, and you can see how the different players, as we are able to witness another great matchup in our second game. This is San Beda University going up against University of the Philippines, fighting Maroons for our third game. On behalf of my partner, of course, Holly Reyes, our courtside reporter, Mikey Abueg, this is Sheila Salaysay, and of course, stay tuned for the third game. This is the Shakeys Super League.